Imagine this. You're witnessing the Anime Awards, and the best protagonist category is here. In your head, you think either Eren or Yuji definitely have this in a bag. And something happens. A goddamn walrus takes a trophy. What? Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. With so many big names taking over the anime scene in 2021, it was very, very easy for great, but not so flashy anime to fly under the radar. At the top of this anime list for me is ODDTAXI. Now picture this. After looking at the rest of the awards, you realize this show beat out Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan again, this time for the Best Director category. And while it's been a year, I found myself saying, man, I should really see what's going on here. And god damn it, bangs. ODDTAXI is a masterpiece in handling multiple characters. Each episode introduces new character with a compelling arc. Most shows will introduce characters for one big moment and leave the storyline in the dust. Naruto. But with ODDTAXI, we are taken on a ride that serves as a display for the lengths that people will go to in order to achieve the things they want. We have a cat trying to regain what they lost, a walrus trying to end the activities of the Yakuza, a dog trying to be an idol, a hippo trying to obtain recognition and solve their internal wounds, and a host of other motivation that almost every person can look at and say, man, he's just like me for real. At times, it can feel like you don't exactly know where they are taking you with the story. Heck, you may even think time spent on a certain character is way left field. But they find a way for a new character and the storyline to connect to subplots and characters that already have been established. So you go from, what the fuck are we doing here, to, ooh, it's all connected. Halfway through the show, you start expecting it, but it's still a beautiful thing every time this formula plays out. This actually seeps into every aspect of the show and not just the characters. Every piece in the story isn't there for the sake of it. It has a payoff. Anime has a bad rep of having multiple plot holes that leave you unsatisfied when the anime ends, but ODDTAXI does not have this problem. This is what it feels like when the author of the show is allergic to not closing loops. Things you thought were pointless all come together in the end in this big moment of total satisfaction. And you're just left there saying, man, this guy knows how to write. This is one of the few shows that really take advantage of the character designs in a unique way. This could easily have been a story carried out by humans, but they used animals. And instead of using animals for the sake of it and giving them animal traits, it's actually a big twist at the end. Which you can't be mad at because they teased it in the beginning. Remember, everything has a payoff. I personally haven't seen character designs being used like they were here, so the twist in the end was a great surprise for me. And it's a great dive into the effects of trauma without putting it too much into your face. The character designs are a literal trauma response from the protagonist's tragic childhood. Am I mad? Am I mad for finding this so impressive? Even the cat, we see him slowly go through some shit that has him spiraling to the point that he kills someone and attempts to end his own life. You see people who've had the less than ideal childhood become these flawed individuals that will climb Mount Everest if it means their goals will be achieved. But it's not just about seeing these characters struggle and grind for their desires. The majority of the storyline serves as a life lesson or a cautionary tale. We learn the consequences of not feeling like you have enough in the pursuit of greed. We learn that people aren't black and white. A person can be a gangster and the reason that orphans have a second chance in life. We learn about looking internally and realizing that your desire for recognition may just be you grappling with your own self-esteem. I'm actually a lot like this man, so if you don't mind, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. That would make both of us happy. We learn about the dangers that come with being online and how you can throw away your life because of it. Like, there are people who pretend to be what they are not, go through the extreme lengths to preserve that image and fail miserably. It's also great commentary on the underbelly of society and how people are willing to use others and throw away lives if it means the goals will be met. Honestly, I get it. I see how this show flew under the radar. It doesn't have the elite martial arts choreography, big flashy moves, and an established fan base. It's rooted in reality, unbelievable dialogue, and just great writing. But This is a masterclass on creating a great show, not just great anime. 9 out of 10.